Why, hello everyone, and welcome to another reading of Finding the Happiness You Need. Boy, last chapter sure was interesting, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I
Especially
like
when
it.
we had a hard time pronouncing Hayu's name. Hey, Ray, let me ask you something. How you doing?
That's good. Oh God. but but my favorite chapter is when I got mixed up with water and pancake mix.
Yes, drink pancake mix. Why does that? That sounds like that definitely sounds like something in the land of dreams, wouldn't you say?
Hmm.
Except the
This
pancake mix
water
actually do taste pretty edible.
would be like Sonic would be like, this water tastes quite
That's cause
delicious.
it's pancake mix.
Well, it's pretty good. You want some
Sure. Hey, does anybody have that cake mix? I want to try some.
cake mix?
It's also some sort of drink specialty.
Oh yes.
Brownie mix.
You have to find the edible, the
Yeah.
edible
Oh
kind.
gosh, now I'm just pouring off some sort of mixtures that must be like drinking themes. Anyways, let's get started with the chapter 6, shall we? Anyways, back at the theater. I got this.
Okay,
Oh wait.
you want me to go?
Oh, Emma is speaking in this, so allow me. Emma
Okay.
sighed as she didn't know what she wanted to do. She was a bit worried about Leo, but she wondered why he was so wary of Balan.
Maybe something happened to him, and he doesn't trust adults so easily.
She said to herself as she got up from her bed and decided to go explore in the theater.
I got this one.
Oh, this is gonna be adorable.
Okay, okay. She had just left her room when two girls came down the hallway, one wearing red dress and the other having glasses on.
Hi,
The girl with glasses says,
Emma, right? The 15-year-old girl blinked.
Yes.
She said softly before trying to remember their names.
Uh, I'm sorry. I don't remember your names.
That's okay.
The girl in the red dress said.
I'm Cass. And I'm Yuri.
I'm
The
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm
It's
sorry.
basically the Aircat girl along with Bug Girl.
I know. It's just the name got me off
It's
guard.
okay.
Okay. The girl with glasses said,
I'm the one that likes bugs. Now Emma remembered,
"Oh, I remember now."
she said.
This is strange typing. I remember. Oh, I remember now.
It's okay. Also, Ree, the author uh, basically texted in the video stated that she's sorry if of how you felt about chapter 4.
It's okay. It's okay. It's your writing. It's just me and I do
Yeah,
not like to be tickled.
don't worry. No one's gonna do that unless they do it as a tease.
Balin, you keep your hands to yourself.
I'm over here. I'm not gonna do anything. Anyways, continue.
She said. Sorry, I guess I have a lot on my mind lately.
It's okay.
Cass said.
We're actually glad we ran into you. Yuri and I were going to go shopping in the real world. Want to come with us?
Yuri asked. with a smile.
We'll make it a girl's day. Oh my.
Oh,
Precious! We got the free Precious girls here. I'm
Cass is
sorry,
my
but
favorite.
these three are just precious.
Yeah, I like Cass. Okay,
Yeah.
that sounded fun. Oh,
And her
wait,
ability, of course.
I know. You read? Oh, who's
Yeah.
reading?
Okay. Okay, yeah, Emma does speak a bit here. Anyways, that sounded like fun as Emma recalled the few times she had been shopping when the orphanage director took the kids on a school class trip, and the kids were allowed to earn a little spending money to buy something on those trips.
So,
She said, smiling, "Come on."
said Cass, holding out a hand to Emma to take, which the green-eyed girl took
Gratefully,
gratefully.
they saw Lance and Balan. Ooh.
You can wait.
Lancy! Don't worry, he doesn't talk in this.
Damn it!
It's okay. Don't worry, he'll talk later.
Fine,
In the story, at least.
hopefully.
At the door to the real world. And though Cass and Yuri looked at Lance a bit worriedly, Emma looked at him confusedly. The blue-eyed being... I think you mean blue-eyed... I think you mean tendrilled being looked at her before a smile graced his mouth, and he gave her a nod before vanishing through the shadows like he always does. Or he just walks away. I don't know, which seems like a Lance thing to do.
Disappear.
Yes.
Balan snapped his fingers. The man's face to dust.
I got something's in my eye. Just a moment, people. It's okay. I'm back. Okay.
Welcome back.
She blinked, wondering what that had been about.
Balan smiled at the three.
Heading out?
He asked.
Going to do some shopping.
Yuri said to him.
We'll be back later.
He nodded.
Be careful out there.
He said as he opens the door and they head out. But just as Emma was about to head out after Cass, Balan placed a hand on her shoulder. Gently?
Yes.
Okay. Stopping her, she turned to look at him curiously.
Yeah, you got it.
And he smiled, taking her hand and pressing it, something into it.
Yeah, you got it. Have fun, my dear.
He said, gently tensing the left side of her face in affection.
You know, it's like the little the little thing that someone would do to someone's cheek a bit.
Yeah, I see. I know how that feels.
Yeah, I never really had that as much.
Grandma's.
Go on, Kun.
She looked at what he had given her and was surprised to see it was a few $100 bills.
Yeah, I mean, Balan is a hard worker and such.
Oh my god. She blinked and looked up at him, and he smiled again.
So you can buy what you like,
He said. But
she began to protest softly.
It's a lot. Balan chuckled.
Don't worry about it, Emma.
He said gently before
Gesturing.
gesturing to outside where Cass and Yuri were Raiden.
Go on, and be careful. Nodding, she took a step to go outside before she stopped and turned, hugging the tall being.
uh, Thank you.
She said softly. Smiling, he hugged her back, chuckling again as he gently kissed her forehead in affection, and she smiled before heading out, catching up with the other two girls.
Yui grinned.
Yeah, you got it. You know, Balan's acting like a dad to you, Emma.
She said.
Yeah, here's the thing about Balan. He acts like a parental figure here. That is basically what I am to a lot of my guests.
Oh. Are you? I'm not gonna say
I
it.
guess he's sort of like the Dunkler. That's a dad, uncle, brother.
That
Or,
was.
I'm, I'm sorry. Is that bad? Is that bad?
I don't know.
The Dunkler.
Stop.
I guess because he did slam dunk Lance at a point.
What?
In one of the bouts.
You? I don't think that's like Duncan. I think he just gave Lance a concussion.
No, I'm fine.
Come here. Let me put some ice on that.
No, it's fine, really. We haven't done
Get
anything
over
yet.
here.
Ugh. Anyways,
Cass giggled.
no surprise here.
She said.
Sounds like a father figure to a lot of us, or even a brother figure or uncle to others.
He is.
The green-eyed girl asked curiously. Yeah,
Yui said before looking a bit sad.
no one really understood why I like bugs, and I was lonely a lot until Balan came up to my school one day. Oh, that explains in that one scene. That explains a bit. That explains why he was there, especially in the background and such, looking like a freaking heartless. And also, by the end, you see him in the class area carrying books at a chalkboard. You know
Yeah.
what I mean by that?
It's like he was a substitute teacher.
Yeah. And it's like, yeah, we're gonna let this random being basically be your sub for the day. Have fun, kiddies! It's like, what?
A kid behind. So you're gonna teach? Are you gonna teach us clown stuff, clown?
More than that. Actually, I think he'd be a great sub.
You
I
mean the
think
stuff
Balance
that
more
you
a
eat in
theater,
Subway?
while I think Balance more a theater, and Lance was more of a drama class.
I could see that.
That works.
Okay, where are we?
Anyways,
Emma, seeing Emma and Cass were listening, she continued.
I was trying to show a classmate a spider that I had found, one that wasn't poisonous, but actually quite friendly, and they ran off, calling me a freak. When I turned to put the spider away, I saw Balan watching me, and he startled me at first, as I hadn't heard him come in. But he said he had been watching me and noticed how I treated each bug with care. I expected him to laugh at me, but he didn't. What did he do? Or else
Uh, Sorry, you cut off for a while. I couldn't hear you.
I already read.
Okay, what did he do? Oh, sit, that's Cass. See,
Yes, I
Cass
heard.
asks curiosity. Sit. I can't hear you because you just cut off for me.
I I did say. It's okay. Anyways, he encouraged me to not give up what I love to do, which was studying bugs, and he offered me a chance to have my own world in the Wonder World, where I could come visit when I was feeling upset or overwhelmed. I agreed, and he's now like an uncle to me. Emma smiled.
I noticed how he seemed to want to cheer me up if I am feeling sad.
She admitted. That's what Balan does best.
Cass said, smiling before seeing they have arrived at the stop.
Oh, the shop is my favorite. Can we go in? Sure. Uh,
Yuri said.
okay, I like to ask, how are my voices for these two?
It's great playing. I like
Yeah.
it. Okay, it was a shop that sold clothing of and accessories
Accessories.
of all kinds. The the three girls look around and cast gas at as they found a bracelet with cat charms on it.
Meow.
Yui was surprised to find a bracelet with bugs charms on it and grinned
Grinned hugely. That is
happily.
actually a thing. You can pretty much see designs like that. And also, why do I think that somehow a cameo in the background, Knights and Riel are literally just doing that? Mainly Riel. I mean, what can I say? If I'm curious about it, I'll just check. I would do the same. Hey,
Let me guess. Yeah. Let me guess. Ria found a bracelet full of bats.
Anyways,
Uh,
Emma.
Emma was Emma was looking at the items with wide eyes before she saw one that really stood out. It was a necklace with a white heart gem for a
Pendant.
pendant, and she liked it, picking it up and gazing
Yes, yes.
at it.
That's definitely you.
Cass said to her.
I agree.
Yui said.
You should get it. The green eyed girl nodded as they looked around, finding a few more things, and then going out to the counter, making her purchases. They were soon on their way and shopping in more stores, having a good time until Emma suddenly saw some kids from the orphanage she had been at, and they were hanging posters.
Gasping, she quickly pulled Cass and Yui into another store and quickly got behind Cole's racket, ducking down.
Emma, what's wrong?
Cass asked.
The 15-year-old girl shushed her urgently, watching the girls hang a poster before walking away.
Yui pulled her out, pulled out her phone and snapped a picture of the poster had been that had been posted on the store window, and she en- enlarged
Enlarged.
the picture. Okay, enlarged the picture, gasping what she saw, and she showed it to her friends.
It's a missing poster for you, Emma.
She said softly.
Emma blinked.
But why?
She asked.
Those kids never liked me before, so why are they looking for me?
Oh, that comes into play later. You'll know why. Where are they from?
Cass asked. The orphanage where I was kicked out because of a rumor that I have been I have been returned there too many times.
The green-eyed girl said sadly.
I don't want to go back there.
Oh my gosh, this is Yuri.
The two new friends hugged her to comfort her before Yui had an idea.
Come on,
She said,
let's get some ice cream. I know the best spot to get some. What, you're gonna hang? What, you're gonna actually meet up with Helen or something? I mean, they are in London.
I wait, I don't know. Isn't a
I,
town called Bell, not Bellbridge, but Clock Town or something?
Belbridge.
Yeah. Helen lives in Bellbridge, and these guys live in a different town.
It's just a thought. It's like they basically cross each other's paths, and it's just like, what? Huh? Strange.
Huh. I don't know why. That girl looks familiar.
Familiar.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, where are we?
I'm sorry. Anywho's, the other two girls
Yeah,
agreed.
go.
Oh. Oh wait, you can read if you want.
Okay, the other two girls agreed, and Emma walked ahead of the two, following Yui's direction.
Directions.
Okay, directions. She didn't see both of the
Binocular.
girl and Cass looked at each other.
We need to let Balan know.
Yui said qu- quickly,
Quickly.
quickly taking a post-in, I don't know,
Yeah, you got
and
it.
folding it up, putting it in her bag. Why does it say post-in? It should have said poster.
Yeah. Yeah, good
Okay,
point. Mhm.
sorry, writer.
It's okay. We'll tell him soon as we get back and Emma's out of earshot.
The other girl agreed. Before a thought hit her,
Do you think they may have hurt her? Maybe.
the I can't say that word.
Okay. Might need to explain why Emma is kind of shy. The two nodded, determined to be good friends to Emma as they all got their ice cream and sat down to enjoy it, determined to help the 15-year-old girl feel better. That's what best friends do, after all. Aww.
Cute.
Yes, and don't worry, Balan will basically know about this. Also, you're gonna like Chapter 7.
Alright, let's go to it.
Yes! Moment, please, people. Alright, be ready for this next chapter because I'm going to say this. We're finally going to get an explanation as to why Leo basically is very skeptic about, well, adults and, well, Balan. So yeah, we'll be looking forward. Back in Wonderworld. Hey Leo, can I ask you something a bit personal?
How
Yeah, hi you.
I'm good. How fast blue eyed boy. Leo looked up.
What do you want to ask?
He has curiosity.
Well, Balan told us all how he found you and Emma, and I was wondering, why were you guys found in the alley, especially at night?
The 15-year-old boy who was quiet for a bit before he walked on Titan and Agil. After a moment, he sighed and looked at his friend.
Emma said she was kicked out of the orphanage.
He said softly.
She found me there.
He then looked away.
I lived on the streets before coming here. Been on the streets for a good while. Why is that?
Haru asked gently. Leo, sorry, Leo tried to hide it, but a sad, hot look came to his face.
I ran away from home to escape my parents.
He said.
Things aren't good with them.
He looked up at his friend, who noticed how upset he was getting.
You don't have to tell me if you don't want to.
The green haired boy said.
But it must have been really bad for you to want to leave.
The blonde haired boy nodded.
Yeah, it was.
He said.
My dad drinks a lot, and they fight a lot too. But that's not the worst of it.
Haru's eyes widened in shock.
No,
He said softly.
don't tell me they.
He trailed off. Leo nodded.
They would take it out on me.
He said softly, noting his friend looked horrified.
Yeah, some days I could avoid it, but I finally had enough and ran away, using my dancing to earn money so that I could get what I needed and not have to go back there.
He hanged his head.
Sometimes I ask why. Okay, so far, how do you think of this?
My heart.
I know. I was just like, oh, this poor lad. Oh,
Golden
I was just
scrunch
like,
there.
sorry, Elliot, sorry, Will, but this kid here basically proved that he had way bigger issues. I
No, you
mean,
cannot take the mic.
what?
Nothing. Oh, nothing. Somebody just wants to take my mic. Anyways, let's keep going.
Okay.
He trailed off, looking like his eyes might fill with tears at any moment. Haru went up to him and hugged the blue-eyed boy.
It's okay. Is that why you're so wary of Balan? Or other people?
He asked softly.
Because your trust was shattered, and you don't know who you can trust.
Leo didn't respond barely.
Verbally.
Frick, bubbly. That's a strange word. But he nodded, letting his friend hug him, and he hugged him back.
Oh, Leo.
The green hair boy said softly.
You don't have to be so wary around us, or Balan. None of us would ever hurt you like that, especially Balan. I know that from experience.
The blue-eyed boy picked his poked his I don't know his head up and looked at his friend. He smiled.
I got bullied a lot for my experiments, always crashing and never working, to the point that some bullies would hit me. One day, I ran from the school and into the theater, where I met Balan. I was like you at first, scared to trust someone I didn't know.
The teenager looked at him.
What did Balan do?
He asked.
He first calmed me down since I was in pain from my injuries and was scared of him. But after he showed me he wouldn't hurt me, he healed my injuries and told me I shouldn't give up on my dreams to fly. Because one day I will fly.
Haru smiled.
I began to come up to the theater after school, and then one day, Balan surprised me by offering me to have my own special place, and I agreed.
Leo looked at him.
You trust Balan without question?
The green hair boy nodded.
Yes, because he earned my trust.
He said.
You should give him a chance to earn your trust.
The boy looked a bit
pained.
Pain. Sorry.
I don't know if I can.
He
Admitted.
admitted.
Sure you can.
Haru said with a inconsistent smile.
Even though you feel that you can't trust anyone, I promise you that you can trust Balan. But you gotta give him a chance to do so. He does care about you and Emma. Okay, so far, how are you liking this?
Nice.
Yes, we actually got more character in depth.
We know.
And
Okay.
you're gonna love what
Leo.
Balan does in this, trust me.
Okay.
I can
Leo
read
thought.
this if you want.
Okay then.
It gives a break. Leo thought back to the mornings and how Balan would wake them up. His smile always there, and he would tuck them into bed at night, brushing a hand over the boy's head in a gesture that the boy remembered how his own birth father doing years ago, before he started drinking. And even though the tall being had tricked him the first night at the theater, he did seem genuine. He now sighed. Is he? Is it really worth? Is he really worth it?
He asked.
Trusting someone even though you have a feeling they are just acting? That they don't mean what they say?
The green-haired boy smiled gently.
Yes,
He said.
because Balan isn't acting when he says he cares, and he always means what he says. He's never lied to any of us.
Seeing his friend was still a bit unsure, he smiled.
You deserve a good life, Leo,
He said.
just like any of us. I know trust takes time to earn, but trust me when I say that if you give Balan a chance to earn your trust, you'll see that he's genuine, like I did.
Leo looked up at him.
You think so?
He asked.
I know so.
He said gently before picking up another wrench.
Oh my god, this is like the equivalency of Sonic basically talking with Tails. I mean, come on, let's be honest here. It's totally that.
Is it because Haru reminds you of Tails so much?
What can I say? He's basically an inventor, he wants to fly and such, that sort of stuff. Though, to be honest, at
I
least
see.
Tails doesn't turn into a freaking nightmare boss. I mean, what would he be anyway? Some sort of kitsune?
Perhaps.
I mean, it's just a thought. Anyways, come on. Let's make sure everything's in place before we take this plane out for a test run.
Okay. Okay, the blue-eyed boy nodded.
Hey, how you? Thanks for listening.
He said.
You're welcome.
The blue-haired boy said.
You won't tell Balan, will you?
The other boy shook his head.
Not my place to.
He said.
That's up to you if you want to tell him, though I'd encourage you to.
Leo nodded,
Satisfied.
satisfied with that answer as they continued walking on the plane. Okay, okay.
I mean, I'm just
now,
reading I'm just doing the character dialogue. You're basically doing narration.
I know. Okay, she just.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Do you need a little break?
No, Balance just Balance had to just finish
Finalizing.
finalize.
Okay, we need a break, people. Just be a bit. Okay, go.
A few souls when he decided to check on Leo and Haru.
It's okay.
Taking the train and heading to Haru's road. When he arrived, he smiled and seeing the boys walk on the plane and laughing over something the green hair boy had said. This sound the tall being that the boys were getting along well and had become friends.
Okay, I think it's ready, Hayu.
He said, he heard Leo said.
Looks like it.
The other boy said.
Okay, better stand clear. Sometimes my stuff falls apart. Well, at least he admits that.
Oh, last time Balan didn't have the was standing too close and
Yeah, he was in the theater area.
yeah.
Oh my god, if you guys know that scene, oh man. Balan's commentary just says it all. It's like,
True.
I mean, it's not like he's trying to be mean, okay? It's just like, oh, another failure. But don't worry, he'll get it. And then that one explosion.
Ow.
Okay, I'm like, oh gosh, Balan's outfit must have gotten real dirty from that. Oh, trust me, it did. And I had to take a little bit of a little laundry day from that one.
I guess you're like a dirty boy. Hmm?
Oh,
Get
real
off the
mature
mic,
young lady.
you idiot! Oh yeah,
Well,
I'm fine.
what was
Okay.
that exactly?
Nothing. And let's keep going.
I hope Lancey's not around because I think he'd be making those jokes right now.
He better not. He's just stay over there. Stay in the corner.
You could say Balan was indeed part of that little dirty big old mess.
Oh
Continue,
god.
please.
No, I'm just kidding. Okay. Leo nodded before seeing Baron nearby, and he blinked.
How long have you been standing there?
He asked.
I just arrived.
The maestro said, smiling.
He never falters that smile of his. I came to check on you boys. Looks like the plane is ready to fly. Yeah.
Haru said, putting his goggles on.
Okay, here we go. I wanna fly high. Sorry, I'm sorry. If people.
You can read. You can read this one. I'm tired.
Okay, I can read this. I'll let you have a break. The engine started on the first try, and as the maestro and 15-year-old boys stood back, the plane took off, flying high into the sky, and the green-haired boy's laughter filled the air. It worked! He said happily. Leo felt a large smile came to his face, and Balan noticed, smiling. Looks like you might have been the thing Hayu needed to get his plane flying, he said. Oh, I didn't do much.
The boy shrugged.
I beg to differ.
The tall being said gently.
You did a lot by becoming friends with him.
The 15-year-old boy couldn't
Argue.
argue with that, and he nodded.
Yeah.
He said,
He's actually the first person in a while to even want to be my friend besides Emma. Well, there will be plenty of others that will.
Baron said before
Deciding.
deciding to talk to the boy about something.
For now, may I speak with you, Leo?
The boy blinked.
Sure.
He said hesitatingly.
Is everything okay? Yes.
The tall being said, his hand gently resting upon the boy's right shoulder and gently squeezing it.
It's nothing bad. Don't worry.
As Hayu flew the plane overhead, Leon nodded and Balin kneeled down so he wasn't towering over the boy. Towering over the boy so much. This surprised the boy as he looked he
Curious.
curious at the accent before nothing that the maestro face looked serious, which was a bit
Startling.
startling.
Balan?
He asked.
You okay? Yes.
The tall being said, pausing a moment, and then looked at the boy.
Leo, I've noticed that since I brought you to the theater, you've been looking to leave. But I've also noticed how you act around others. Like you don't know if you can trust them. Okay. You're gonna love Balan in this.
The boy looked at him, surprised that the maestro had picked up that
Subtle.
subtle clue, and he then looked away before feeling a hard, gentle tone to his face back so he wasn't looking at the tall being. He was looking at the tall being, who was smiling gently.
Leo, do you truly wish to leave?
He asked gently.
I don't know what your home life was like, but I imagine it wasn't good for you to be in that alley where I found you.
The boy shook his head.
It wasn't.
He said, he said before biting his lip, then remember Haru roared and sighed it.
My parents drink and fight a lot and take it out on me.
Balan was so shocked to hear this, and I'm so freaking sorry. He gently hugged the boy. Oh,
Oh, oh, Leo, I'm sorry.
he said softly. To to his surprise, the boy didn't pull away, but the tall being still let him go after a moment before looking at the blue-eyed boy.
If you still wish to leave, I won't stop you, but I will help you find a good home.
He promised.
Uh,
Le- Leo blinked at this.
but I thought you wanted me to stay.
He said, looking a bit confused.
I do. But perhaps my thoughts of keeping both you and Emma here, was a bit too brash of a decision.
The maestro said, his voice
Gentle.
gently. Gentle fuck.
I want you to decide for yourself. If you decide to stay, you'll be more than welcome to. But if you decide to leave, you'll always be welcome to come visit whenever you like. See, he's
The
not being
blonde.
forceful.
I know. He's so sweet.
Yeah, I know
Oh,
he's such a sweetheart.
lovely.
I'm sorry,
Okay.
Balan. Am I basically embarrassing you a little bit? No, no, absolutely not. In fact, I'm flattered that you think of me like that. Yeah, you certainly are one, Bally. Mm.
At least he's not calling you a ballerina.
Oh, please, no. Actually, that's kind of his slight stage name when he's doing that sort of act. Lance, please.
Oh yeah. I should show you that picture that I found of Lance in a tutu.
Mm, Wait, what? Ah, yeah, I do remember that being an act at one point. Balan, I thought we agreed not to
I'll
bring
show
that up.
I'll show it to you later on. Anyways, where were we? Oh yeah, the blonde-haired boy looked down, his face his face
Thoughtfully.
thoughtfully as he didn't speak right away. This surprised Baron as he thought for so Leo would want to leave right away, but a small part of him was hoping that he would decide to stay. The boy finally looked up at him.
Balan, would you ever hurt me or Emma? Now he's asking the question!
Oh my god, he asked.
No.
The Meister said without hesitation.
I would never do that. You promise?
the boy asked. The tall being nodded.
I promise.
He said.
As sure as the sun rises every morning.
Leo took a deep breath before nodding.
I I did want to leave at first because I thought you were just being nice to us to get something from us.
He asked.
But
He trailed off and hugged Balan, he who wrapped his arms in a hug. Hugging him and rubbing his back in comfort.
shh, I'm here, Leo. He soothed.
Okay, I thought he said he sussed him up.
No, he soothed him, man. Okay, here we are. Here we are. Okay, okay.
Just shut up, Leo. I'm trying to come.
It's okay. Wow. All right, all right. Do you need a moment again?
No. Okay, I got this.
Be sure to have your water.
I have my water. My hot water. Anyways,
Be
that
sure to
was.
drink it.
I'm drinking it. God damn it, woman. That
I
was
guess
it.
it's a taste of your
That was
medicine.
it. The boys. Shut up, Lance.
That's Riala.
Oh fuck! Shut up, Riala. Yeah, you better go over there.
Nah, I'm just sitting over here.
Yeah, sit over there. I'm sorry, I'm crazy today. The boy suddenly clung to him, tears escaping his eyes as his shoulder, I don't know,
Heaved.
heaved with his sobs.
It's been so long since I can barely remember.
He managed to say before choking up again.
The maestro understood what the boy was saying and continued rubbing his back while gently rocking the teenager, not speaking but letting the boy know wordlessly that he wasn't alone.
After a bit, Leo
Sniffled.
sniffled and looked up at the tall being, who smiled gently and gently
Wiped.
raped away the tears and fell from the boy's eyes.
You don't have to give me an answer right away.
He said gently, seeing the boy was immensely worn out. The teenager shook his head.
No, I have an answer for you.
He said,
If you still are okay with it, I want to stay.
Okay. What's wrong? I got stuck again. Damn it!
Right here, right here.
That surprised Balan, but he smiled.
Of course I'm okay with Leo.
Of course you're okay with Leo.
I'm okay with it. Do you want me to reread that? I can reread that. It's okay. It's just short. Of course I'm okay with it, Leo.
He said,
but are you sure?
The boy nodded.
Yes. And sorry for trying to run away.
Okay. Okay. The maestro gave him a gentle smile.
You were afraid.
He said gently.
I can't blame you for that.
Leo smiled, now seeing that Balan was indeed being
Genuine.
Generate.
Genuine.
Say it again. That okay. The tall being smiled.
And if you want, I can have your birth parents' parental rights revoked so that you never have to go back to them. Balan can do that, all right.
Holy fuck! Oh my goodness!
Yes.
No spoiler. No spoiler. Okay, but that's it. He continued.
But I don't have any other relatives.
The 15-year-old boy said.
I have a solution for that.
Came the reply, making him look up at the maestro.
Would you be all right with me adopting you? Let's be fair, Balan is best parental and comforting figure.
Oh my god.
Gosh, why can I suddenly see Balan hanging around with the Dreamer family? You know
I don't
what I
know.
mean by that.
You mean like
Like
I don't know.
Asgore and Toriel.
Oh yeah.
That's what I meant.
But why? Okay. Leo eyes widened in surprise at that.
What? What?
He asked in sulk.
You mean you would do that?
Balan nodded.
If you'd like me to.
He said.
I'd be ecstatic to call you my son, but only if you're okay with it.
Oh my god. The boy what?
Swallowed.
Swallowed a
Lump.
lamp? Lump. Oh. He swallowed a lump like you'll see. Okay.
No
Swallowed a lump
way!
in his throat. Shut up. Okay, I'm gonna read this as a boy.
No! You misreading them again. Oh.
because I'm reading it with you.
Ah, my god, that's hilarious. Okay. You really mean it.
He said, "You grabbed the lamp."
Do you need a moment? Okay. I can take over this. I can read both the dialogue and the thing if you're okay
No,
with that.
I got it. I got this. The tall bean smiled and pulled him into another hug. The boy shield rested against the maestro's
Resting against the maestro's chest to hear his heartbeat. I mean it, Leo. He said, reassuring. The boy hugged him again before nodding. I'd like that.
He said before lifting up his head.
Do you know where Emma is? I've got to tell her that I'm staying too.
Balan smiled and picked up the boy, setting him on his shoulders. To which Leo instantly went. Or can I say this?
Yeah, you got it.
Went still before realizing that the maestro had done.
Aren't I a bit too heavy and too old for this?
He asked.
Piggyback!
Oh, this is so sweet.
Okay, and here's the thing. If you know the Balan bouts, you know for a fact that Balan is really freaking strong. I mean, seriously, he can break through freaking concrete.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah, seriously, you guys probably know what I'm talking about. Even solid crystal.
Oh, cool, yeah.
You know, at the very end part.
I know. Okay,
Just like people know. Go ahead.
Okay, okay, wait. Okay, the tall being laughed in her muse.
I'm stronger than I look, Leo. And you're never too old for affection. He's
He
not
said.
wrong.
Yeah, I need to fix it, but too much of it will trigger something. Anyways, he said.
Yeah, just
reads it
don't
up in
overdo it.
place. Yeah. playfully poking the boy's ribs, making the boy squeak, squeal,
Squeak.
squeak in surprise before Balan reaching up with both hands and wiggling all 10 fingers into Leo's ribs.
He's
Oh
playing the
my
rib.
god!
He's playing the rib piano.
Oh god!
He's
You mean tickling his ribs?
cut it out.
The boy laughed, unable to get away from it, as he felt something hold his legs, so,
Securely.
so he that so that he didn't top. I don't know how to say
Topple.
it. Topple off tall bean sodas.
Coochie coochie coo.
Why tickling? Okay, Balan cool
Don't
with
worry,
a
don't
smile.
worry, don't worry. It's not a long one.
Leo laughed as the fingers continued tickling him, but he noted that Balan has been gentle despite it tickling so much. Just as was about to what
Beg.
begged the maestro again to stop, he felt the tickling stop and he took some deep breaths, leaning forward as he was resting against Balan's hat, which surprisingly didn't
Collapse.
under collapse. I did say it right, under his weight, and he felt a hand gently ruffling his head.
Leo, are you alright?
He heard the tall being ask. He nodded.
Yeah, I'm okay.
He said,
Though, what was up with that? What's up, Doc? Balan, seriously, did you really have to do it? What? Can I not? Who knows? This ain't even part of the plot.
"What was that noise? I heard a squeak."
That was Basil. That was Sans. Ba ba ba. Dang it, Sans! You're not part of this thing. What you gonna say? I'll be struggling out of here.
Get out.
Freaking skeleton puns. You can't help but love them.
Let's get this. Balan chuckled.
I'd figured you could use some happiness.
He said before his voice took on a
Concerned.
concerned note.
Were you uncomfortable with me tickling you? Well, it obviously worked on the wolf.
Leo stopped for a moment and then shook his head.
No.
He said before leaning, I don't know,
Lean in, you got it.
around so that he could look at Balan, who turned his head to look at the boy, keeping his left hand on the boy's side to make sure that he didn't fall off his
Perch.
perch.
It's just, I guess I'm still getting used to not every touch being one that hurts. I'm sorry you had to go through that so much hurt, Leo.
The tall being said.
But I promise you, I will never hurt you in any way. I know it will take time for me to earn your trust, but I'm willing to do whatever it takes to have you see that you're safe here and my words are true. His words are always true.
Yep.
Such a genuine guy.
I know he's sweet. The blue-eyed boy nodded.
If you're willing to do that, then it's only fair I give you a chance to earn my trust.
He said.
But I don't know how long it'll be. As long as you need.
Balan replied, smiling. Sorry. Sat- Satisfied with the answer, the boy nodded, and then they both saw Haru land the plane and came up to them smiling.
Everything okay?
He asked. Leo nodded,
Yeah.
smiling. He said,
I'm
smiling.
I'm gonna stay. That's great!
The green hair boy said,
'Cause you're a great friend and awesome work buddy. Ah. It's okay. I can read this now because no one's talking now.
"Okay, thank
You
God."
deserve a break, Wolf.
Okay.
Balan smiled, reaching up and lifting Leo up before frickin' thing go away. Before having the boy sit on his left shoulder, smiling, the blue-eyed boy gasped the as the tall being's right shoulder to hold on while the maestro set Haru on his right shoulder, and the green-haired boy reacted, reached around and grasped Belen's left shoulder as the tall being began walking, heading for the train to take back to the theater. Honestly, yeah, that is actually kind of a cool image idea. I mean, seriously, that just proves how strong he is.
It's
Also, Knights, would
cute.
you Knights, you capable of doing that? You'd be surprised. I
Really?
mean,
Can you hold the dragon? Up.
oh please, trust me. He practically got me by the tail at one point. Mm-hmm. Even had to hold her up for a
Bravo.
little bit. I'm basically part gator. Meaning I should have been heavy for you. But you're not. You're actually quite light for a gator.
Don't get her mad.
I'm just teasing. Moving
Alright
on.
then. Oh, I found it.
Uh, I'll. Oh my god, what is it?
Oh, that's a sad pizza boy.
Oh,
And then the other one, the one that
um,
I was talking about. Anyways, here we are. Where are we?
after arriving there moments later, they found the girls in Emma's room as the three were going over what they had bought at the stores, and the green-eyed girl gasped in surprise at seeing them. You got glitched. Worlds?
Okay.
Oh,
Balan, Leo,
sounded more demanding.
hi. Can you hear me?
Hang on a sec, guys. Yeah.
Okay. Balan, Leo.
She said, jumping up and running up to them. Smiling, Balan lifted the boys off his shoulders and set them down, chuckling as he watched the blonde girl glump the blonde boy before she glumped Hayu, who was surprised but smiled and hugged her back. Nodding at this, the tall being stepped back a bit. I'll be right back.
He said before teleporting away. Leo smiled at Emma and hugging her.
Emma, I want to stay here with you.
He said, "Really?"
She asked, a smile on her face.
He nodded.
Yeah.
Balan came back moments later and was smiling.
Man, he works fast. Then again, given how he is in the game and such, he is really freaking fast.
He's fast boy.
Yes.
He's not like Sonic.
He's better than Sonic because he's not as cocky, and also Knights as well. Because if you've actually seen Sega Superstars, the very first, where it had the crossovers and such, Knights is capable of keeping up with Sonic.
I know.
Even in Journey of Dreams, you saw how fast Knights was able to fly?
Yes.
That basically explains a lot. Anyways,
Uncles.
Leo, your birth parents are getting the help they need, but Child Service deemed them unfit to be your parents after they completed their investigation.
He said gently. The boy nodded before looking hopefully to which the tall being nodded.
And I am officially your guardian now.
Oh,
Yes!
he continued. Leo smiled. Oh.
Yeah! Dunkler Balan!
Okay, go. Leo smiled.
You really meant it.
He said.
I did.
The Meister said, smiling still. The boy hugged him, and Emma joined in, hugging them both.
Thank you, Balan.
The boy said softly.
You're welcome, Leo.
The tall being replied, kissing the boy's forehead in
Fatherly.
fatherly affection and doing the same for Emma, who smiled, and the boy smiled too, feeling some of the hurt he had been carrying with him go away.
So that makes Lance the sort of straight man uncle, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's just
What
that
does he
uncle
think
you can
about it?
chill. Maybe it's just that uncle you can chill with.
Yeah. What does this Lance has to say about it? I don't know.
Honestly, I don't really mind. Just as long as the kids don't bother me or get in my way of certain plans and such, then it's all fine.
Okay.
Ah! I'll grab the thing in my eye again. Just a moment. Okay, we're back.
Welcome back. Anyways. Later on, Baron was looking over some of the acts for a soul when a kick came into his came a knock. Oh shit! A knock to came to his door. I thought it was a kick, like somebody kicked his door down.
I mean, that. I mean, no one basically is that rude.
I don't know. Lance kicks the door. Baron, holy fuck!
Balan, holy fuck! Ah, man.
and he and he opened it to find Cass and Yoi there.
Hello, girls.
He said with a smile before noting they look a bit worried.
What's wrong, my dears? Okay. Balan, while we were in town with Emma, she spotted some kids from the orphanage. She got away from putting up these posters.
Yoi said, pulling out a folded piece of the paper, and she unfolded it, handed it to him. The tall being looked at it in surprise.
Did she give a reason why she left the orphanage?
He asked.
She said the other kids were mean to her and began a rumor about her being returned several times to the orphanage.
Cass said.
As a result, she got kicked out.
Yoi said. He nodded, a sad look crossing his face before he shook it off and smiled.
Thank you for bringing this to my attention, girls.
He said.
I'll look into it. The two
The
the two hugged him and he returned the hugs. His resolve firm on looking into adopting Emma soon. He
oh
he
god.
had he had been hoping to adopt her anyway, but it looked like for Emma's safety, adoption was the best option, just as it had been for Leo. Now, the current one, as of right now, is Chapter 8. And let's just say it's going to be kind of a crazy one. I don't know. What do
I
you
see.
think? Should
I don't know. Maybe we
you?
should do it another time.
I guess. I mean, if by you mean later. Also, what did you think of this chapter?
Right, fine. I like it.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice to actually see that Leo finally is deciding to give Balan a chance,
Yeah.
and the whole thing with Emma and such, that's gonna be played in the next chapter. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
And let's just say it's for a rather crazy and selfish reason.
I see.
Anyways, people, I hope you found this interesting. I honestly find this chapter really, really sweet,
It is. It's so
especially
sweet.
especially the point with uh Leo basically helping Hayu basically having that sense of confidence to help build his plane, and Balan basically helping Leo open up and such, and also the fact that he adopted him.
Do you think after that after Dawson Leo might be the next maestro?
Wait, what do you mean by that?
I don't know if Balan ever retires and Leo's the next next
I don't know, honestly.
maestro.
I don't know, honestly. Oh no 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 no! There's no way that's gonna happen. Besides, it takes a lot of
Yes.
skill to become a maestro like me or me. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So there's your
Mm-hmm.
answer, everyone. Well, hope you all enjoyed this. Oh, there's actually something I want to show before we end this. Oh,
All right
then what
then.
is it? Just a moment. There we go. Thought we wanted to end it up on a nice bit of art here. I mean, just look at Lance here. He looks so good. Oh, they're saving those. Oh, they're saving those gem tears. That's a nice little touch.
Yep.
And Balan as well. I'm actually liking the fact that there are people who are drawing their um like true forms, which is really nice. Oh, thank you. That's rather nice of you. I would agree. It is rather nice. I mean, seriously, this is so precious.
I know. Especially Lance. I love his true form.
Yeah, I know. It's just so. mm. Definitely one of the few antagonists that you actually feel sorry for, and the fact that he himself basically didn't really mean to cause you any trouble.
True.
Yeah, it's like, how many antagonists truly actually generally didn't really mean to cause harm just because they themselves fell into a dark spiral?
I don't know. Maybe none.
Not many from I can call.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, everyone, that is the chapters. Hope y'all enjoyed this, and we look forward to pretty much seeing you guys for when we do more of this, and I'm pretty sure chapter 9 will basically be available by then. But until then, hope y'all enjoyed this. See you all later.
Bye bye.